Okay, let's see if it actually comes up. Okay, so it should be streaming right now. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's working, so it just looks like something's wrong with the log. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's up.
All right. So, yeah, just tweet out and then I'll retweet it and all that
Okay.
good stuff. All right, we'll
I
go
think
for it.
I may have already tweeted. Okay, where's my? Oh, there it is. Okay, I lost my phone for a second. All right, here it
Actually,
is.
we don't even. We'll do it in a couple minutes. We're live now.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
I tweeted actually 4 minutes ago, so the tweet's already up.
I can't even see like how many people are watching or anything. So, well, that sucks. Anyways, let's get started. Sorry, everyone that might be watching the, or if you're watching the archive. For some reason, we can't log into Twitch at all right now. We can stream. We just the login page is borked. Neither Ron or I can log in. So that's unfortunate
Yeah.
because we can't moderate our own chat. Andrea couldn't make it, but she's here in spirit, or maybe she's watching right now. I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyways, let's. I don't know. Could not think of a joke there. Um, so
Oh man.
so we're going to finish Resident Evil finally. It only took us like 2 months.
Yeah, that's how scary it is. We had to take a 2 month break from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Horrifying. Truly. Truly. Truly.
Okay, let me turn down the game volume slightly.
We've got 3 viewers. We're on fire already. Everyone in the world is watching this. Everyone and their mother.
Yeah. Anyways, we have to build an audience, and when we never stream, we can't build an audience.
You gotta show some skin, man. You know what to do.
I'll get a webcam then that angles down. Um,
Oh god,
I'll I'll wear your sleeveless muscle shirts from now on.
Yeah, there you go.
Where is my?
Tune into the gun show with Kyle.
Exactly.
Excellent.
My left one's called Bertha. My right one's called Johnny Bravo. I don't know.
Better than Johnny Bravo. Oh man.
That's the worst.
Oh god, yeah, that's really bad.
Andrea would have told us to mute ourselves if she was here.
She probably would have.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
man.
see. So handgun ammo. Oh no, I'll just get the shotgun for now. So is it coming through on your end, the actual stream?
Oh yeah, stream's coming through fine.
Okay.
I can see you sifting through menus as we speak.
All right, perfect. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I put away my crank. Not my drugs. I meant the actual crank in the game.
Your crank you have right next to you is it's totally on hand.
Yep, always.
Yeah. Yeah, you need that for top streaming. That's how you breeze through like the Souls games when you stream. It's like you need that extra boost, and then that way Miyazaki is like no threat to you.
Yep, exactly. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh wait, we have to go talk to Enrico, who is another Stars member. That's gonna tell us that someone has betrayed us.
Okay, excellent. Does he die in this game?
I don't know. I guess we'll
Okay.
find out.
Because if he lives, in theory, he could be the main protagonist of RE7.
Or Final Fantasy 15.
He is. I assume he is a man. So yeah, he could very much be. That's the only requirement there. It seems to be an MC. Otherwise, he could be. Now, Jill could probably be like a sexy mechanic. I think she'd fit in well in that role.
Sydney is such a cringy character.
I
Uh,
cannot believe that they. Yeah.
that character. I mean, I haven't played a lot of recent stuff, but oh man. I mean, there's been some pandery stuff in Final Fantasy before, obviously, but that was like a dead or alive character in a Final Fantasy
Yeah,
game.
exactly. There's that one scene in like 10 where or like Lulu has that one win pose in battle where she'll like lean over,
Yep.
and obviously she's got that huge cleavage. But there's that which like most of us can gloss over, and then there's like every angle of Sydney is just like that whole scene. If you go to the TV tropes page for male gaze,
Yeah.
it should just be a big document about that scene because that's the whole trope right there, like straight on for like 4 minutes straight.
You're
Here's
alive.
Enrico,
Stop! Are you with
his-
anybody, Jill?
porno
No.
mustache.
But why?
The
Oh
stars
man.
are finished. Someone is a traitor.
Someone is a traitor.
Umbrella set us up.
Oh, that is a porn stash. Jesus.
Enrico!
It's a dude in Dragon Age with a stash just like that.
Who?
Wait, no, not just like that. It actually curls on the ends.
I think Jill. I like Jill's model the best in remake. They changed her face like almost. Well, she had the remake look, which is based off an actual model that they had
Right. Yeah,
for for a long time, from Remake all the way to Umbrella Chronicles, I think. And I think the only reason they did that is because they kept recycling the model. But and then for
They
some
don't,
reason,
they don't now apparently because I think she has said straight up they wouldn't pay her, so that's why they don't recycle it anymore.
yeah, I totally just wasted my shotgun rounds on that hunter.
That
Oh.
was her in 5 though, right? Well, I guess Umbrella Chronicles came out.
No,
after 5.
they used her. They used that same Jill in 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't in. Yeah, the first one where they used a new model was for what's that fucking game? Revelations.
Okay.
Right. She looked way different. All Resident Evil characters look drastically different. Like Chris never looks the same. Almost every game, he looks
Yeah.
completely different.
Leon looks way too old in 6.
Yeah, he does.
He looks way too old. I don't know what that was about. He looked like just way too old. It's only been like what? I think it's only been like what? He's like 6 years on from 4, right? Because I think 4 is Resident Evil 4 is actually happens in like what 2004, correct?
2005, I think actually.
Okay, 2005, and then RE6 takes place in like what 2011.
I don't know.
Okay, I think I'm pretty sure it's around there, 2011 or so. But I know he's got this like weird like Jack Bauer look going on, where he looks like old and like he's kind of like wrinkly looking for like
Yeah.
no reason.
He looked like that in that what was that movie called? Damnation.
Yeah.
There was 2 of them actually. Yeah, Damnation was the more recent one.
Uh-huh.
That one was hilarious. Did you
Saw that
see
first.
either of those?
I've seen the first one. Because it's Paul Mercier is his voice in the first one, right? Because they didn't
Yeah.
switch to they didn't switch to Mercer until 6. So yeah, I've seen that first one. Just coming to it as like, oh man, I like Leon and RE4 and Ada's in this. Is Ada in that one or is she only in Damnation?
In Degenerate. Ada's not in Degeneration.
She's not. Okay. No, Jill is in. No.
Claire.
is in Degeneration.
Yes.
Yeah, Claire's in Degeneration. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So I saw that. It was. I don't know. I guess it was entertaining. I know that film was in theaters in Japan.
I haven't. Degeneration was like okay, fun. Damnation
Yeah.
was not very good.
Damnation went straight to video, so you could tell at that point it was.
Actually, they both did. Oh no, in the North
Degeneration
America.
was in theaters for a minute in Japan.
In Japan, okay, that makes sense.
Although I think because of Capcom Unity and stuff, I think they did have like some limited showings here in like New York. I think like maybe like they had like an event or something where you could go as a fan and go to like 2 or 3 showings that they had in New York because you can get anything aired there. So.
I mean, have you seen any of the live action Mila Jovovich Resident Evils?
Yeah, I've seen the first one. I'm pretty sure I've seen the second one. I think I've seen Extinction. The only thing I really clearly remember from any of them, like other than like the sort of like the desert stylings of I think Extinction is that one scene in the first one where they're going through the hall and then they trigger the laser traps and then that one guy gets diced up.
Yeah, of course the black guy dies in the opening scene.
Well, yeah, that's a rule of filmmaking.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
But like 5, I guess 4 other white people died, so they kind of made up for it, I guess.
I guess it does. I don't know, man. It's getting to the point where like the character that like they had absolutely no reason to kill in The Walking Dead. The last character they killed was like this young black kid, and it was so out of nowhere and brutal. It was almost like you guys are seriously adhering to a quota here. Like you see, like
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like the writing team seriously thinks we cannot have more than like 2 black characters on the cast at any one time.
You know what the worst offender I ever saw for that was? God, this thing's. I'm fighting a boss, by the way. By fighting, I mean I'm quickly trying to get away from it. Shit. This is the black tiger. It's a really big tarantula. Fuck. Fuck you, dumbass. Oh, God. Oh, I made it. Oh, anyways, the worst offender I ever saw for that was Alien vs. Predator Requiem, I think it was called. The second Alien vs. Predator movie. Anyways,
Yeah.
that movie is so fucking bad, though. Oh, good God. Anyways, there's this scene where, like, it takes place in, like, present day, but in, like, not a suburban, like, a small, like, Midwestern town. It's, like, the most, like, surreal thing seeing aliens in, like, suburbia. It's, like, I still can't even believe they did that. It was, like, a money thing. But there was...
Aren't
What's
they in the Atlantic for one of those movies, like the sequel or something? They're
No,
in like they're in like the Atlantic Ocean or something,
the first
or
one.
the Antarctic Ocean.
Yeah, the first one takes place in Antarctica.
Okay.
Um, but in the worst offender for that in the second AVP movie was there's 5 people in a pool. Oh fuck! Did I just? Oh wow, I'm an idiot. I didn't bring my crank with me.
Uh-oh.
And now I've got to go back and run by the black tiger again. Anyways,
Uh,
that's the name of the giant spider, by the way. But anyways, so there's 5 people, 5 or 6 people in a pool. There's like 3 or 4 bullies, and then someone getting picked on, and like 4 of them are white. So there's 3 bullies, 3 white bullies, 1 white victim, and then a black bully. And an alien slips into the pool and just goes straight for the black guy, just immediately.
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I was like, wow, that wasn't even subtle. It's like
You're
not.
you're not even gonna try to hide it. You're just gonna adhere to the Illuminati's secret film book.
Yep. It was like the most like unsubtle thing ever. It's like wow, just wow.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, both those movies are really terrible though. Don't ever watch them.
Yeah. Oh
The
my
first
God.
one is not as bad as the second one. The first one is really bad because like predators like team up with the humans and whatnot, and it's really corny.
Mhm.
It's like really
Yeah.
cringy. But the second one had better special effects, I guess.
You know they've got Predator in MKX.
I
So,
know that makes me. I did that news for Rely yesterday, and that kind of makes me want to get it.
do you I kind of want to get it because that story mode looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Well,
I need to play through Injustice though because I have I have MK from 2011. I have that on Vita, and I have Injustice on PS4, and I haven't played through either of those story modes, which I feel like I should do so I can make sure I actually do like their story modes.
Mhm.
If I before I get M, because I'm actually not a big fan of like the gameplay in MK at all.
Yeah, it's kind of. It feels like chunky or something. I don't know how to describe. It feels like really heavy. I've never been a big fan.
There's a weight to it.
I can't believe that. I wonder how much of the budget went to licensing Predator and Jason.
I assume that I have to imagine Warner Brothers probably owns those, right?
Fox owns Predator, and I'm pretty
Okay.
sure Paramount. Or no, New Line Cinema owns. Oh, maybe Warner Brothers owns Jason. Look it up. I don't know. Who owns Friday
Oh,
the
yeah, 'cause
13th?
Warner Brothers might own New Line.
Yeah, Warner Brothers actually might own New Line. That's right.
Okay, yeah,
Fox
that could be
definitely owns Predator.
Predator.
I am
Right,
an
okay, so they
idiot.
got that from them.
I am a total idiot.
Why?
I went back and didn't get the crank. I just picked up a healing item. Okay, I'm gonna reset to save time.
Okay.
Wow, that was
Oh,
bad. That's what happens when I start talking.
Aren't there supposed to be like some decent alien comic books?
Yeah, there are. There's
Okay.
actually some good aliens and Alien versus Predator ones too.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? The best. I can't remember the titles. A lot of I used to have like big omnibuses of aliens, and I collected the comics, like individual comics when I was a kid. A pretty good comic. I don't know how good it is now. I should say, is the first AVP comic, Aliens versus Predator comic. It's just called Aliens versus Predator.
Okay.
That one's pretty entertaining. Another good one is, I think, there's a really really famous alien one that people want. I think it's called like, what is it called? Earth Wars or something like that. It's basically the aliens get to Earth and take over the Earth.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them though. You'd have to look it up. I don't know off the top of my head.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. It only comes to my head now because I've been reading comic books the last week and a half actually. I wanted to say a couple of weeks, but it hasn't been a couple of weeks. I've just been reading a lot of them in a relatively short amount of time. So it seems like it's been a long time. But yeah, I'm late to the party on that train because I'm like 22. So I guess you've all been welcoming though. So
The only comic I've read recently, I guess I don't really read comics, but the only comic I've read in somewhat recent times was Walking Dead, and it got. I mean, you can ask Andrea, it gets pretty stupid.
It's got done. I heard they kicked that up to being like it's been like consistently like a bi-monthly